Hey guys, Josh Baldwin here with Vegan Fit. Today we're going to talk about protein powders. So I get questions all the time about whether they're good for you or whether they're bullshit or whatever, right? So the biggest thing, the number one reason to use protein powders is because of the convenience. So the main reason is it's just easy, okay? Now if you want to eat a big pile of beans or whatever after a workout, that's great if you've got time for it. For a lot of us, a lot of times I work out right before I go to my session, so I'm on the go. I don't have time for that. So protein shakes are great for that. Obviously you get tons of protein, and depending on which brands you get, which types you can get a lot of other nutrient sets, not just protein. So let's talk about that real quick. These are three just random examples of a couple proteins that I use. I don't, subscribe to any one brand. I just basically get whatever's on sale, as long as it's natural, non-GMO, hopefully organic. That's the goal, but not always. Try to get them when they're on sale. So for example, this one here, right, this Piping Rock organic brown rice protein. I got this. It was like, I don't know, it was like 10 of these little what are these? Almost 1 pound. 10 of these 14-ounce containers for like, I don't know, 40 bucks or something like that. So obviously it was a great deal. It's definitely worth it. They're all kind of the same in my opinion, honestly. It's organic brown rice protein. Everyone always asks, can the non-dairy proteins stack up against the dairy proteins? Absolutely they can. There's been a lot of studies on this stuff. Nothing really, crazy conclusive, but nothing that shows that the dairy-based proteins are more beneficial than the plant-based proteins. Not only do you get the typical standard lots of protein with the plant-based proteins, but you also get a lot of other nutrients. Truth is, you can see from all the different vegan bodybuilders out there, it doesn't really matter. As long as you're getting the protein, getting good quality proteins, you're going to be fine. So as far as which brands I like to use, like I said, I'll use different ones that are on sale. The one that I do kind of stick with a lot is this MRM Veggie Elite protein. It's pretty good stuff. Main reason is because it just tastes really good. This is the chocolate mocha one, probably my favorite. If I don't have like a bunch of fruit or anything like that to make my shakes taste good, this one's great because it just tastes great out of the box. Just make sure you don't rely on protein powders, okay? So this should not be your primary intake of protein. This should be a bonus for you. It should be something you get extra, and that's really the main purpose of your protein powder, right? It is a supplement. It's a supplement to your normal nutrition. The other stuff I put in my shakes for breakfast or for post-workout. You've got greens in there. I've got oats and peanut butter. All those things have plenty of protein. I'm getting about 50-60 grams of protein for my breakfast shake, about 50-60 grams for my post-workout shake, just depending on what I put in it. But only about a third of that, maybe half at most, is coming from this kind of stuff. The other meals throughout the day, I make sure I get tons of other protein from beans, legumes. I love lentils, black beans, kidney beans, all kinds of beans out there. I've actually got a separate video, which you can see right here, and you can check that out. And I kind of show you guys how to use a pressure cooker, which is the easiest way to do it. If you're going to be a vegan and you're going to try to bulk up and get protein and carbs and all that good stuff, all the great nutrients that come with beans, you need a pressure cooker. There's just the easiest way to do it without having to consume all the canned stuff all the time, all the chemicals and processed crap and sodium and junk that's in the canned ones. Just use a pressure cooker. It's the easiest way to do it. So check out the video up here. Generally for me, protein powders don't taste that great. They're fine, right? There's a very neutral flavor. And then I'll add, of course, I've got fruit and oats and all kinds of good stuff in there to make it taste great. So that's where I'm going to get most of the flavor from. So to wrap it up, guys, protein's pretty simple. Protein powders are just a convenient way to get plenty of protein. Make sure you're getting enough. How much do you need every day? Well, I'll cover that in another video, but don't worry about that so much. You don't need to drink tons of protein powder. Let me know if you have any questions or comments below. If you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Shut down.